In the vast, unending silence of deep space, something stirs. It's a pulse of energy, fleeting yet powerful enough to traverse entire galaxies. It repeats. It's structured. For decades, astronomers have puzzled over its origin, desperately trying to trace it back to its source. They call it a fast radio burst, or FRB. These enigmatic signals are whispers from the cosmic dark, and we are only just beginning to listen. What are they? Where do they come from? And could they be a message from someone or something else? The story begins in 2007. An astronomer reviewing archival data from the Parkes Observatory in Australia stumbled upon something extraordinary. It was a single, brilliant flash of radio energy, lasting just a few milliseconds. It was so intense, so far beyond anything expected from our own galaxy, that it was initially dismissed as an error, a glitch in the system. But it wasn't a mistake. It was the first confirmed fast radio burst, a signal that had traveled for billions of years before finally reaching our telescopes. Since that groundbreaking discovery, the floodgates have opened. Advanced instruments like the Canadian Hydrogen Intensity Mapping Experiment, or CHIME, have come online. CHIME, with its unique design resembling a series of massive half-pipes, scans the sky with unprecedented sensitivity. It has detected hundreds more FRBs. Some are one-off events, a single shout across the cosmos, but others are different. They repeat. Some flash with an almost clock-like precision, blinking on and off in a predictable pattern, a cosmic lighthouse guiding us towards a profound mystery. What could possibly generate such immense power? The leading hypothesis points to one of the most extreme objects in the universe, a magnetar. These are a special type of neutron star, the super-dense remnants of massive stars that have collapsed under their own gravity. But magnetars are not just dense. They possess magnetic fields quadrillions of times stronger than Earth's. A sudden starquake on the surface of a magnetar, a violent reconfiguration of its magnetic field, could unleash a blast of energy so colossal it could be detected from across the universe. This theory gained significant traction when an FRB was traced back to a known magnetar within our own Milky Way galaxy. But the magnetar model doesn't explain everything. Some repeating signals have a complexity that is difficult to account for with simple flares. This has led scientists to explore more exotic possibilities. Could these bursts be the final scream from two black holes merging? Or perhaps they are the result of vibrating cosmic strings, theoretical one-dimensional defects in space-time left over from the Big Bang. The truth is, we don't know. The universe is far stranger than we can imagine, and the source of these signals may be a phenomenon we haven't even conceived of yet. And then, there are the outliers, the anomalies that defy even our most creative explanations. Perhaps the most famous of all is the WOW signal. Long before FRBs became a headline, on a summer night in 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope at Ohio State University detected a powerful, narrow-band signal coming from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. It was so startlingly strong, so perfectly aligned with what we might expect from an artificial extraterrestrial transmission, that astronomer Jerry Amon, who was reviewing the data printouts, circled the corresponding alphanumeric sequence, 6EQUJ5, and wrote a single famous word in the margin. Wow. The signal lasted for 72 seconds, the maximum duration the Big Ear could observe a single point in the sky. Then, it was gone. And despite decades of searching, pointing countless telescopes towards that same patch of sky, it has never been heard from again. It remains the most tantalizing candidate for a potential alien message ever recorded. As we collect more and more data from these cosmic beacons, a fascinating picture emerges. The signals aren't just random noise. They contain structure. When we plot their intensity over time, we see distinct curves and shapes. The repeating bursts often follow a specific periodicity, a schedule of activity and silence. We also observe something called spectral drift, where the frequency of the signal changes over its short duration. While natural phenomena can account for some of these features, the combination of them all in a single source is what intrigues scientists. They bear a striking resemblance to the kind of engineered signals we ourselves use for communication and radar. Is it possible we are looking at the byproduct of a technology far beyond our own? cosmic power grid, a navigational beacon for interstellar travel, or something else entirely? We can only speculate. Researchers at the SETI Institute, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, are a cautious group. They are trained to exhaust every possible natural explanation before ever considering an artificial one. The universe is filled with incredible, powerful, and bizarre phenomena, and it's far more likely that FRBs are just another piece of that natural cosmic puzzle. But still, they listen. They point their massive radio dishes towards the heavens, sifting through the static, analyzing every burst, every echo. Because with each signal that arrives from the void, we are reminded of two profound truths. First, that our understanding of the universe is still in its infancy, and it is filled with wonders we can barely comprehend. And second, that out there in the infinite expanse we might not be alone. Every pulse could be a simple cosmic hiccup, or it could be a message in a bottle, sent from a distant shore, waiting for us to finally read it. The cosmos is speaking. Are you listening? Subscribe to Into the Void and join us as we explore the universe's greatest mysteries. The next signal might already be on its way.